Hello everyone and welcome back to Fire Emblem Three Houses. Last time we did a couple of external battles to build up our levels a little bit, and we also mastered a few classes. We finally got our friends here, Ash, to level 30. He can try for the Bone Knight, but, well, don't want to quite put some money on that of whether or not he's going to pass. I did change Sylvain over to the Dark Bishop. He can also try out for the Dark Knight. He does have a high chance of being able to pass. I don't see why he wouldn't. I did also change Felix to the Mortal Savant. Ingrid, she has the high chance of being a Falco Knight as well. I changed Caspar over to a warrior. He can try for a grappler, but it's just not as good of a chance. And a higher chance of being a fortress knight. But he's not there yet. I might actually do that at some point, just so I can get the Pavis ability for him, because that actually would be really nice. But he's going to be using his axe. Hopefully he'll get to A rank pretty quickly with it. He can try out for War Master. He's at a 50. He's at a 52%, which isn't bad. I've passed with 50-something%, so as far as these test things go on this, so there's that. Cyril's actually getting pretty good with his numbers to an extent. It's not the best, but it's not terrible. Catherine's gotten some levels, and she's doing well. So, yeah. I think what I'm gonna start this off with is actually all these conversations that need to happen. Apparently Catherine and Ash have something to talk about.
Hello, Catherine. I thought I might find you here.
Is there something I can do for you, Ash?
Yes. Could you tell me what you know about this?
This is quite an old letter. Where'd you find it?
It was found in the bishop's room during the inquiry of the Western Church.
I see. It's one of the documents you collected.
This letter mentions my brother, Christoph Gaspar, by name. He was executed by the church for allegedly taking part in the tragedy of Dusker. I know you were the one who turned him over. But this letter isn't about that. It's about a plot to assassinate Lady Rhea. If my brother's name is in here, that means this plot predates the tragedy. So there was another plot against Lady Rhea in the past, and my brother was somehow involved.
Ah.
I can tell by your face that you know something. Tell me, Catherine. Please, I deserve to know.
Christoph was a good man. Maybe too good. It wasn't in his nature to mistrust people. So when the Western Church told him that Lady Rhea had to die for the goddess's sake, or the world's, he went along with it.
Just how well did you know my brother?
Christoph and I were friends. We were in the Blue Lion House together at the academy.
If you were friends, why did you hand him over to be executed? There must have been another way.
No. If there was another option, I'd have chosen it. But he was foolish. He went along with the plan to assassinate Lady Rhea. I wasn't motivated by a personal grudge. I had no choice but to turn him in. That much is true.
I can't believe that my brother would try to assassinate Lady Rhea. But if he did, that means the church was lying about his involvement in the tragedy of Dusker, doesn't it?
Lying is a strong word. The world was in chaos, and the church did what it had to. If people had known about the threat to Lady Rhea's life, the panic would only have worsened.
So you're saying everything in this letter is true.
You can choose what to believe. All I know is I let him die, and that's something I can never change. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Catherine, wait! Please!
That's pretty rough.
Hey, Ash! Hey there, Cyril. Is something on your mind?
Well, I wanted to thank you for helping me.
Huh? When do you mean?
You know, when you helped me with cleaning up the library?
Oh, right. That was quite a while ago. I'd completely forgotten about it. No need to thank me, though. It was nothing. Do you need help with anything today? I've got some spare time. I really don't mind.
Well, I'd rather take care of the stuff I've been asked to do on my own.
I could give you a hand, though, couldn't I?
Yeah, you could, but I sure would rather you didn't. Me doing those jobs is why I get to stay here, even though I'm an Almiran.
Oh, so it's a status thing. I can understand that. I can get pretty awkward if I ever have to ask a favor from a noble.
Exactly. That's why I don't want anybody's help.
You don't need to feel that way around me, though. I'm just a commoner. I'm only in here thanks to a bit of luck. So really, I'm just the same as you.
I don't know if that's exactly true, but maybe.
Either way, birth and social status don't really matter for us, do they? After all, we're friends, right?
Friends?
Yeah, and when a friend needs you, you've got to help, don't you?
I don't know. I guess I've never been anybody's friend before.
It's easy. If I'm in trouble, you help me out. And if you need something, I help you too.
Huh. Okay. But I've packed up for the day already, so maybe you could help me out next time?
Sure. Whenever you need a hand, just let me know.
Ash is my friend. And friends help each other out. Yeah, that sounds nice.
So wholesome.
Why am I so unlucky with women lately?
Oh, Sylvain, what's that face for? Have you been dumped again?
Isn't there an unwritten rule you shouldn't ask someone that?
I'm sorry. I thought you didn't mind being dumped. So your love life can get you down sometimes after all. Who knew?
I'm sad every time I break up with someone. It's just, I usually try to be the one doing the breaking up. I've never had a hard time with girls. Ever. Not until recently. But now when I think about it, I wonder what any of them even liked about me. It's not as if any of them knew much about me. I don't get it.
Isn't that what a relationship is for? Learning about someone else? You can't know it all right at the start.
I asked you before if you would have invited me out if I was a peasant.
You did ask me that, yes.
That was wrong of me to say. It's not an excuse, but I'm always so suspicious. I'm a nobleman with a crest. The marriage proposals don't stop coming. Everybody wants me, except they don't actually want me at all. They want my bloodline, within my family and without. It's always the same story. Sometimes I think that if I didn't have a crest, no one would look at me twice.
I see. And you're probably not wrong. Honestly, I've had those same sort of thoughts myself.
Oh? What sort of thoughts might those be?
I sang, people cheered and applauded, and when I walked off stage, I'd find the same thing every night. A mountain of presents and marriage proposals. But none of those people knew me. All they knew was the singer they saw on the stage. All they wanted was my looks and my voice. None of them even tried to get to know the real me.
I'm pretty sure I've heard this somewhere.
We may come from different places, but we're much the same, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I suppose we are. Look, Dorothea, I've realized something. Even if you were an old grandma, I'd still flirt with you. And I'd absolutely win you over. Though, I'd much rather win you over now. and be with you until you become an old grandma.
That might be the most legitimately romantic thing you've ever said, Sylvain. And I can't say I disagree. I'd rather you win me over now, too, so that I can stay by your side until you're an old grandpa.
Well, before any of that, will you go to dinner with me?
I'd be happy to.
Well, it seems the two of them will work it out. How nice.
Oh, you're still here? Lysithia, hi. Did you forget something? I did. What are you reading? Just something I found. Though there are things in here I don't quite get. Is that the Compendium of Light and Dark? It is! Amazing how you could tell that just from a glance at the cover. I've read it so many times, I have nearly the entire thing memorized. That said, it does seem to take liberties with some topics, so be aware of that while you're reading it. Wait, really? Yikes. Thanks for the warning. You've got quite the stack of books here for only wanting to brush up on one thing. I knew you were a hard worker, Annette. No, not as much as some people. Oh, sorry. There I go again. It's alright. In getting to know you, I've taken some time to self-reflect. I used to think that I worked harder than anyone. But I'm not so sure anymore. I have to work even harder to keep pace with you. Oh no! But then I'll have to work extra hard to keep up with you! Well, if you work extra hard, I'll need to work super duper extra hard. Oh, come on. Fine. Super duper quadruple extra hard it is. Okay. That's enough. We could do this forever, but we've got better things to do. Sorry. It's fun to see you get carried away like that, though. I'm glad we had this chat. I feel excited to continue working super duper extra hard now. I'm lucky to have someone like you around to inspire me. I feel the same. I'll do my best to keep pace with you. Why are you smiling? Oh, it's nothing. I was just thinking about how nice it is that we can motivate each other like this. It is nice, isn't it? But I still intend to surpass you. Nuh-uh, I'm gonna surpass you. But before that, could you explain this part of the book to me? I'm not quite sure how someone of your caliber is struggling with this one, but let me break it down for you.
Well, they're pretty good friends, I guess. Okay. I guess it's because he's...
Good work. Should we call it a day?
Thank you. Yes, let's. Catherine, if you don't mind, I'd like to ask you something.
Let me guess. You're going to ask why you're so bad at predicting my attacks.
When I expect an attack from above, you surprise me from below. When I expect a jab, I get a sweep. You seem to anticipate my anticipation.
It's probably because you're a straightforward, honest person. You're reading my movements and trying to calculate what I'll do next.
That has always seemed the most sound strategy when engaging in combat, yes.
Right. Well, I take that anticipation and turn it against you. I use my eyes and the tilt of my sword to mislead you. Catching your opponent off guard is the trick to staying alive in combat. You've got to keep yourself alive if you want to protect Lady Rhea, right?
Your dedication to Lady Rhea's safety is truly inspiring, Catherine.
You flatter me.
My dream is to become a knight and protect my king, no matter the cost. There is no greater purpose I can serve. Although your fealty is sworn to Lady Rhea, you are the ideal knight I aspire to be.
Admire me to your heart's content, but I'm...
Catherine, I'd be honored if you would make me your squire.
My what now? Oh, you're far too straight-laced to be my squire.
However you might judge me, I'm quite serious about this.
All right then, why not? Let's start by teaching you how to flirt with handsome men.
Pardon me? That can't possibly be where you want to start.
Nah, I was just kidding. I wish I knew how to flirt with handsome men. Instead, let's teach you to lighten up.
Ah, understood.
Okay. Everyone's wanting to hang out with Catherine.
Not this time.
How about this?
Too slow.
You're mine now!
Not quite.
Excuse me.
Ah, why can't I do it?
What's wrong, Caspar? Worn out already? You said you wanted to keep going until you managed to hit me.
Oh, I'm gonna hit you. Just let me catch my breath. Losing to you over and over again is exhausting.
That's because you rely on sheer power. You're moving around more than you have to, and it's a waste of energy. You need to start using your head, or you'll never even land a blow.
Well, you were taking some pretty big swings yourself, you know.
I have more experience than you. I can use my energy more efficiently.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. You are the famous Thunder Catherine, after all. Wait, I just realized something. I get to train with the legendary wielder of Thunderbrand.
Why is that just occurring to you?
I guess it didn't really sink in until now. I'm training with someone I've always looked up to. You're a legend. Everyone knew about the power of Thunderbrand, even in the Empire.
Stop. I'm not nearly that impressive.
But you are. When I was younger, my friends and I would fight over who got to pretend to use Thunderbrand whenever we would play.
If they actually saw me fighting, I doubt that game would be very popular. I will cut down anyone, even a child, for the sake of my mission. On the battlefield, there is no Thunder Catherine. Only a bloodied soldier crawling in the mud, hacking desperately at her enemies.
Sure, but
I'm not a hero. I fight only for Lady Rhea and the Goddess. What about me is admirable, Is it my deeds? Or my blade?
Something to really think about. But yeah, these S ranks, essentially they will put in motion a permanent, I guess is one way to put it. Something really that would be, oh gosh, essentially, to my knowledge, it's a marriage thing. Okay. Yeah, your bond is very deep with this. With this person is very deep. To deepen this bond further, you'll have to wait until after the war ends. So essentially, you have to beat the beat the whole thing, and then you pick who you want to be married to. All right. Let's just continue this. Hopefully, we can get Dimitri to snap out of it, because honestly, this is ridiculous. He's a broody, moody person, and
at
it's
the
annoying.
monastery at Garreg Mach, the Kingdom Army proceeds to bolster its forces, but the Empire is already one step ahead. An Imperial vanguard, led by General Randolph, has deduced the location of the Kingdom Army and now advances with the aim of toppling Garreg Mach for a second time.
All right. Well, we got to deal with all that. I'm curious as if it's going to be the same map as it was before Edelgard destroyed everything or if it's going to be a little bit different. It pretty much is the same map. Slight differences to the terrain, but it's a much smaller map too. Alright. We're gonna not have Catherine and not have you. Oh gosh. I don't really have too many people that are decently leveled. Alright, I'll take Cyril for the adjutants. I'm gonna have Catherine with you. Lysithia. Yeah, it'd be nice to have you along. So I'm going to take Ash out and bring you. But I'm going to have... I need to... I'm going to have Flame be your backup. And... we'll have Dorothea with Gilbert. The white Verona is for resistance. So... yeah. Oh, yeah. Hands down. Alright. Just trade for silver. That way I can have some more damage with him. I want the two of you to trade stabs, because I want her to have the higher range. Alright. A Dark Bishop with an axe slung over her shoulder. You two are going to trade spots. You trade spots with her. I think, yeah, that looks good. Because he's a healer now. He's got Psychic, he has Heal, but he also has Miasma and all this craziness. She should be fine. Alright. Let's start.
The Knights of Seros are a powerful enemy, but we have more soldiers. We'll take them down all at once.
There are more enemies than expected. Attacking with fire would prove most useful here.
Report. The enemy has entered the periphery of Garreg Mach.
If they reach the interior, we won't be able to protect the monastery. Drive them back.
So like they were emphasizing, hey, don't let them in.
What's the plan?
Alright. Just use fire.
I was just stronger.
Ready when you are. I'll end this quickly.
Take the eye
You took me
out.
lightly. Hopefully I'll be more useful now.
Of course you are.
I'm impressed.
Move a little bit there.
What's my strategy?
And just take care of us.
I must lead them well.
Nice.
There is still room for improvement.
He could use some more defense, but no, I keep hitting the wrong button. Gosh.
More fighting.
At your service.
That is nasty.
Put me in this.
That is a lot of nastiness there. Alright. Caspar. Good night. Why is... a little bit of everything, I guess. Oh, no, don't do that. Why would I break down the wall?
Let's make this quick.
I'll cut through.
Alright. I'm going to equip the rapier. Kind of draw some of the attention away. Try to make sure that nothing crazy happens, but we'll see. I'm gonna have Nosferatu. And let's leave it at that. Ouch. That may be a problem. Guess what? You didn't really do anything. Neither did you. Phenomenal. Well, you just killed yourself. I don't know why you decided to do such a terrible
Too
thing.
weak for this world.
I forgot to fix that. That's on my bad.
Too slow.
You haven't earned my pity.
I mean, that wasn't really going to do much anyway.
I fully grasped this topic.
Not sure what Sacred Power does.
It is our duty to guide these soldiers to their destination. Stay alert. An attack may come at any time.
Don't know why they randomly picked that spot of all things. Alright. To put emphasis on. Alrighty.
No time to slow down.
Her enemies are my enemies.
They say experience beats growth.
Do they?
I'm your girl.
Alright. Recover you.
I owe you one.
You seriously need it. It almost one-shots. Not quite, but almost.
It is done. Onward.
Dude!
All talk and no action.
That's some craziness there. That's some like what's the game I'm thinking of?
Might makes right.
I can't think of the name of it.
That helps.
What's that dude again? Alright.
Let's keep our guard up.
Wasted effort.
Just chill out, dude. Just chill out.
Old habits die hard.
They certainly do. Alright, let's get rid of you.
All is going to plan.
Congratulations on getting the level up, Catherine.
I'm stronger.
Nice. Let's kind of just mosey on.
This is my stage now.
I want to change that. I have to change those buttons, because that's irritating. Alright, yeah, Thoron. That's so weird.
Alright, next. Strength never betrays.
Eventually, I too will fall.
It's a sad thing he says about himself. Alright, Psychic. Heal Dimitri up.
I don't need help.
Yes, you do. You need all the help you can get. But that's the case for most people anyway. We all need the help we can get. Gee, these Falco Knights really have it out for Dimitri. It's so weird. They just gave you one rando swordmaster. Unless that was supposed to be like a placeholder for like Catherine if you didn't have her previously.
Winning is what matters.
I could learn from that.
Well, you do cast magic now, so there you go.
Leave it to me.
I do want him to get some experience here. There we go.
This still isn't good enough.
That's a pretty good level up, Cyril. I would take that. You don't have to be completely satisfied and want to strive to get better, but hey, that's a good one.
Press on.
Alright,
That much closer.
Killer Lance. Alright. We're gonna put that on. And we're gonna have her sit there. And get rid of you, because
This could turn the tides.
yeah, you're just being annoying. And let's see how this goes.
All is going to plan.
I love how they try to attack and they just get one shot.
Just let me at him.
Oh, I thought it wasn't him. I thought it was the that guy that was gonna attack Dimitri. Oh, you've got a brave weapon.
Prepare yourself. My duty is your death.
I guess that doesn't matter anymore. Excuse me.
Not quite.
Good night. That alert stance is just amazing. Which reminds me, I forgot to put it on Cyril. Alright. Get some healing, dude. Or... no, I did put it on him. It's just been forever since I've actually used him in combat. All of this is just a mess. I'm just gonna use some iron.
I shall not stray.
I am gonna go in thicket. It's gonna matter to some enemies, but not all. But I just got rid of one of them where it didn't matter, so. That works. Alright. Let's do this.
fought well.
With 48 avoid and 52. That's not terrible. Yeah, I'm glad that I had Gilbert with her, because that would have been terrible. Some magic bow. I'm guessing its obvious name pretty much says that it would go on its attack. It would.
Fire attack is ready. Now, to draw the enemy's attention. So many units, and you still can't defeat us. The Empire's generals are not as formidable as I'd heard.
Quiet! Don't think you'll get away with mocking me! Attack! Make sure they never speak again!
Now!
Fire! A fire attack! The damage is too great! We can't fight anymore! All units retreat! I'll take on our pursuers! Carry away the injured soldiers!
Chase them down. Leave none standing. Eliminate them before they can regroup.
Alright. Yeah, that's the annoying thing. It's like, really? I forget. What is your... doesn't do any pulling. So...
I know just the thing.
It does do pulling. That wasn't telegraphed at all.
Wasted effort.
Just shush. Just shush and take it. Please. Is it really that small? Yep, it's that small.
Is this the final act?
Get yourself some help.
This is my stage now.
Age takes its toll.
I aim for greatness.
Get yourself healed up. Take you out.
I'm sorry.
It's going to be slightly boring in that regard, but... Okay. I guess it's gonna go off your mount and deal damage that way. It, like, just go off your, like, physical attack and deal damage through their resistance. That's my guess what it is.
No time to slow down. I aspire to be my best. Looking good.
You haven't earned my pity.
I don't expect forgiveness.
Dimitri, take him out.
Don't struggle. Too weak for this world. That should be enough.
Not bad.
Yeah, just do this.
Predictable. It's over.
I must lead them well.
Yeah, just try it.
A total loss. We can't just return home like this. Professor, get down!
Well,
Watch and learn.
a slight turn back to himself of carrying.
There's no time
I don't
to
think you have to worry though. Blythe is just killing everything.
For my house, for justice, I will not be defeated! No other choice.
Absorption? Really? You got that slimy tactic? I mean, it's not gonna work, but you could try.
It is decided.
You got Blaze. kind of looked like he was using the sword to balance himself in the air while doing that. That was kind of cool. Oh, she actually did get healed from it. Interesting. Yeah, no. I'm not sure what the restriction for that staff is then, if you don't have the actual, like, have Flame use it. I'll have to look at it in more detail. Because if not, there's not a point for her not... especially if you're not going to use Flame, you just might as well use somebody else. We hadn't seen Excalibur yet.
It had to be done.
I didn't really get that good of a look on it, so...
More fighting.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's win or die.
The Goddess Ring, and I believe that one... Oh, it's the exact same thing she has. Take care of Thoron.
I'll end this quickly.
Oh, that sounded like it hurt. Alright. Use Fortify. Give a good heal to everybody. Point blank barrage. I have a better chance of doing... Wow. Then...
I'm here to help.
You know...
Let's try something special.
Now's our chance.
Just so I can kind of extend this, because I want to take everyone else out.
I fight for one reason and one alone.
Yeah, go sit in your corner. Go cry to Mom. Well, that's just rude.
No way I can lose here.
Oh, so it just doesn't happen every turn. Well, no. I don't know. It didn't show that it went off, so I don't know what was going on.
Prepare yourself! You took me lightly.
Wow.
Wow, indeed.
Thanks.
That helps. I'll handle this.
No, this can't end here.
Getting there. Congratulations.
Could be better.
Exactly. Flame got a level up.
A bit disappointing.
Both of you. Really?
Capture him. A terrible battle. Yet Garreg Mach still stands. Your Highness?
Ingrid. What exactly is Dimitri gonna do?
I have family waiting for me. Please, I can't die here. A beast of your depravity prattling on about family? How amusing. As though you could understand such a thing as love? You heartless monster! You are a monster too, General. You have just yet to realize it. A monster who thinks he's a man. Despicable. As a general, you must have killed countless souls without a shred of mercy. Do you still remember the sound of them begging, just as you're begging now? Or now that your life is at its end, will you hold to the lie that your hands are not stained red with blood? This is war. I did what I had to for the Empire, for the people, for my family. So, you are piling up corpses for the people and your family. And I am doing the same for the salvation of the dead. After all is said and done, we are both murderers, both stained, both monsters. You're wrong. Am I? I can smell the rotting flesh upon your hands even now, General. Enough! That's enough! I won't kill you right away, my fellow monster. Unless you object to watching your friends die. One by one. If so, I will do you the service of removing your eyes first, so that... Please! Please, forgive me. What is the meaning of this? The Dimitri you once knew is dead. All that remains is the repulsive, blood-stained monster you see before you. If you do not approve of what I have become, then kill me. If you insist that you cannot, then I will continue to use you and your friends until the flesh falls from your bones.
We managed to repel the Imperial Army, but we remain divided on our next course of action. I anticipate a second and third wave of attack. With our current forces, we'll have our hands full just defending.
It's a miracle we managed to repel the Imperial Army with the few units and resources we do have.
We should probably contact Rodrigue right away to request backup.
Rodrigue is in a difficult position, as he has suffered invasions by the dukedom. But there are troops who share in our cause, gathering in the heart of Fraldarius territory. If we can arrange for them to join us, our forces will grow considerably.
Fraldarius. So, Rodrigue is still alive, is he? So you did.
I wonder what my old man will say when he sees you now. That spectacle alone will be worth the trip.
I've already sent word with our fastest messenger, informing Rodrigue that His Highness is alive. But we would do well to send another, in case anything happens to the first. With the current state of things, we'll be completely helpless without his support. Your Highness, may I ask what your next plan of attack is? Should we dispatch our troops to the kingdom capital, or to the imperial capital?
We will take the imperial capital. There, I will kill her. We end the war and chase away the lingering regrets of the dead. Nothing could be more to the point.
That may be true, but don't forget that your people need our help right now.
Your Highness, I hate them too. But the citizens of Ferdiad have long awaited your return.
Just give it up already. Wasting time thinking about stuff like that will only dull your blade.
Defeating Edelgard would put an end to the war. That would benefit the kingdom as well.
We still need to look for Lady Rhea. So I agree that we should get to Enbar as fast as possible.
Professor, whatever you decide, we shall follow.
I'm not sure if this actually makes a difference, but if you, like, here's the logic behind what I'm going to choose. If you want to take on where all the evil and whatnot's coming from, you can definitely do that in the war. Yeah, sure. But the backup from the people from Ferdiad would possibly come from the back, and it would be a terrible thing to do. To leave essentially your backside open to a back attack.
You were entrusted with leading the church. One would think the logical step is to march to Enbar. If Lady Rhea is being held prisoner in the Empire, we don't have time to waste taking back Ferdiad. Can you deny it?
Either way, we are in need of numbers. It is essential that we secure backup.
That was my reasoning, but apparently it doesn't change anything. Alright, fine. Be like that. Be like that game.